I mean, I don't see how we can't be happy about that.
Decomposing it.
It should. So I immediately, set myself up, to expect a new week. VIP section, you guys know how to do. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. It is Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. And man, this is going to be a wild one today. Yeah, it's going to be a wild one. We got our official first ever The Ultimate Raider Fan 32 shows draft of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Of all time. If you know Turf, you know Turf has never really been a fan of the mock drafts, right? For good reason. It is what it is. Initially I thought that I would do this one on my own, but as we know, chat lives matter. Matters, ladies and gentlemen. Chat lives matter. So absolutely I'm doing this draft with the consideration of the chat lives, right? Because the bottom line is you can never have too many Chiefs, and not enough Indians. So we got to have one decision maker. That's just the way it works. That's just the way the show rolls, right? Somebody's got to be able to, make that hard decision. So we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. I got my trusty stop clock right here. As far as we get 10 minutes for each pick, probably won't need that long. But then again, right? Who knows, man? Who knows? We'll have to figure that stuff out, man. So, yeah, we're going to dive into all of that today. There's a few things going on, man. Few things popping. Nothing big, but I have heard some news. I'll just put it out there. I think, what's his name? Boykins. He just got picked up by who was that? The Giants. Yeah, the Giants picked up Miles Boykin. So from the Steelers, a little bit of news. We'll talk about any and everything else that we've heard when it comes to that, as far as on and off the field issues. But first and foremost, as I already stated, chat lives matter, ladies and gentlemen. Chat lives matter. So let me run it on down. First and foremost, one of my guys, Delta Breezy in the building. I appreciate you, man. Milo Hunt, how are you doing this evening, Turf? I'm chilling, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for asking. Not a lot of people ask, so yeah, I appreciate that, man. I'm doing all right. Ray Love is in the building. Salute, nation. Salute, Milka Beezy, and absolutely last but not least, Raiders. Y'all know my man. Tony Sheffield is in the building. Turf in the effing house. Absolutely. I can't wait to go through this draft, y'all. This is going to be a good one, man. And as you can see, everybody's getting it popping in the chat early and often. I love it. Everybody giving those salutations. We got that big dog. Yes, sir. Charles Washington. Appreciate you, boss. I'm going to need that wisdom tonight, man. We're going to need that wisdom because we collectively, as the Ultimate Raider fan crew, is absolutely picking this draft. And I sure hope they do this right. They absolutely better do this 100% correct in this mock draft because I'm gonna be mad if not. Y'all already know it's my guy, my ace, my right hand man. The Raider rundown is in the building. What's cracking? Appreciate you, man. Glad you could show up. So yeah, before we dive right into it, we're gonna have a little bit of conversation of what's going on in the league. Yeah, what do y'all think about this wide receiver depth pick for the Giants? I mean, it's the Giants. But it is kind of odd that they're doing it at this point in time. I mean, there's a lot of wide receivers in the draft, wouldn't you say? I would say there's a lot of competent wide receivers in the draft. So getting Boykin, I mean, they must have seen something. And that makes a lot of sense. Sometimes you can't always see, right, what someone else sees. And that leads me to some of our guys and us having to be realistic about what we're going into this draft with, right? Because to my knowledge, if I stand corrected, we are looking at, I think they stated we have a need of quarterback, offensive tackle, running back, cornerback, and defensive tackle. That's from what says, if you will, and everybody else on the street. They claim that's what we need, right? So we have a lot of picks, man. We got a lot of picks, especially late too. We got a lot of picks, and this draft is very, very deep. I think we can absolutely find some gems in this. You know what I'm saying? I think we'll see some serious solid picks towards the end, unexpectedly, right? Because there's just so much going on in this draft. I don't know how we get through this and it actually works. I don't know how that's gonna work out, man. I really don't know. It is what it is. We're gonna see. We are absolutely gonna see how this pans out. We got more people in the building. Cowtown, my God. Hey, man, the guy from AR, aka Afakasi Raider. Salute Ultimate. Pulling through quick before I head out. Have a good stream, man. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Good to see you. I was excited to see you on last night, man. Talk to talk, you and Leo. That was awesome, man. You guys got great chemistry. So yeah, as I was telling the guys, man, I don't know if y'all heard, but we, as in us, as well as the chat here, we have a draft today, man. We have a draft, and we are going to run this draft, collectively together. But obviously, Turf is going to be held responsible for, making the final decision on the picks that we create. So it is what it is. Y'all have to deal with it. It is the first of the show ever. As you know, Rundown has definitely ran me down to the fullest. And yeah, he's gotten me actually excited about it. 831 Raider is in the building. You already know I gotta shout out my guys, man. Hey, y'all definitely y'all represent and keep it 100 for all of the Raiders syndicate, and y'all show up, man. Y'all really do show up, so I appreciate you. Cheers to everybody that got here on time, right? I never can get anywhere on time this day and age, so no worries. But yeah, let's talk about some other things that have been fizzling. So, got some more inside scoop on players and whatnot when it comes to draft. And just so happens back late March, I got some intel that, our big fella, Devontae Sweat, right, is a partier, is not a worker. And lo and behold, we see what just happened in in the media of news in the NFL on and off the field. And I can guarantee you that kid is going to drop like a sack of rocks. And not only is he going to drop like a sack of rocks for his own foolishness and stupidity, he's going to feel the wrath of the fact that Mr. Top 3 pick that felt like a rock as well due to the speeding, whatever have you, in that whole Georgia situation when it comes to our guy Carter, right? Jalen Carter. Isn't that his name? Who, Turf? Hey. Yep. Ooh, Turf. Turf deserves all of that. I'll never forget, right? I mean, I'll be honest and I'll admit it. If our guy Tyree can turn the corner, it's going to make some sense. It's going to make a lot of sense because, I mean, we might be looking at exactly the ceiling for Jalen Carter right now, for all we know. Just may be what it is. But, you know, yeah, this kid, Devontae Sweat is his name, right? I believe he's got himself a DUI, and I can assure you that is going to drop his stock. The one thing that I will be okay with picking this guy up on is if he was in the late rounds, right? You're talking 5th, 6th round, because the reality is we're not going to need him for depth anyways, meaning, you know, we can use him accordingly, pay him league minimum. He's not going to work. So, you know, use him on 1st, 2nd down, run stuffer, get what we can out of him till it's time to let him go. I mean, again, as a late pick and really just showing up that defensive line with something like that, I'm okay with it. I know that may sound crazy, but I think he will definitely have learned his lesson, I would hope. You know what I mean? But then again, do any of these guys? That's for, you know, everybody else to decide, I guess, if you will. But, yep, Devontae Sweat, whatever, however you pronounce his first name, DUI. It's not looking good. It's definitely going to drop. So we'll see how that affects the draft, right? And where other tackles show up, how they are picked. And, yeah, what do you think? You know, what your thoughts are on what's going on? What the chat have to say? Any news that you guys have seen, you know, over the past weekend, since the Raiders syndicate, anything? It's been pretty quiet on the front, if you will. A lot of us have been, if you're watching, grasping at straws for content. But that's why I say this was perfect timing for me to have the official mock draft. Believe it or not, we are only 17 days away, right? We are 17 days away from the draft in Detroit. And my bad, Milkabeezy. I did see this. And yes, absolutely. 100%. Just to let y'all know, I think this will be the most iconic draft of all time. Yeah, I absolutely believe we are about to see something absolutely crazy. I don't know if we'll ever see a draft this deep at every position again moving forward. I think is ushering in the new world order, as they say, right? You wrestling guy. Shout out to my wrestling fans. Yeah, it's the new world order, ladies and gentlemen, and I do think the drafts will have a lot more talent where it's not used to. And I think there will be some areas where things kind of fall off, kind of like that O&D line. I mean, it's kind of never really been stacked and thick in those two areas, pause, you know. But it's been decent, you know. And I would say it's the weaker of anything of this draft is going to be that on defensive line. I mean, all the other positions are absolute just full. But yes, I absolutely will be attending. All of the Raider Syndicate, I believe, will be attending. Rundown have to let us know if he's backed out or not. I'm pretty sure he's all in, like playing. Him and Lady Rundown will be there. Yeah, the whole clique, man. It's absolutely going to be one of the absolute biggest drafts of all time. I mean, I can't wait. Between the content y'all are going to get, just the decisions being made by teams on this day, it is absolutely going to be outrageous. I'm just excited. I've never been so excited for a draft, right? I mean, who has? It's unprecedented, to be honest. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we can see 7 quarterbacks get drafted in the first round. That's not, that for this draft, I could see that. We all could rattle off 7. And the funny part is, rattling off all 7, you're going to get different 7s. You're going to get a whole bunch of different 7s. And that's why this draft is going to be so important. I will absolutely state what I feel and think, and I'll wait until getting the rules. We got a little bit of time, to talk our talk before I start getting into the rules and regulations of this draft and how we are going to conduct ourselves. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited, ladies and gentlemen. I've never felt this happy for off-season content, right? I mean, you got to give it up to us. I mean, the Raider Syndicate, we are really absolutely trying our best to put out fire content. Guys are working around the clock. Not only content, you got Leo, aka Cheeto Linus, on the gear. I lost my hat, by the way, Leo. Need a new hat, man. Shout out TRS. Yeah, need a discount. Yeah. Nah, though. Yeah, he's got the gear, man. We all got merch. Obviously look into it if you feel the need to. You know how we do. We do this for the love. But absolutely, this draft is going to be crazy. Now, as I've rambled off the positions of need, I am willing to listen, and we'll see what trades get offered, right? We can actually do a trade, try to trade as well, right? I don't know 100% how this software works. We'll have to try to catch it and pause it, if you will, and see if we can offer trades and things to that nature. But honestly, I personally don't want to try to trade up. I don't think it's going to happen anyways. I don't think they're even going to entertain any offers for the first 4. We'll see. So yeah, as I was saying, the rules. Based on the fact that somebody has to steer this ship, I will steer it towards what I think is the most important, right? So clearly we will start this draft. I personally think offensive right tackle is most important, right? That's what I expect. I don't care what trade offers we get. If we are getting one of the top offensive right tackles, I say we just suck it up, Buttercup, go with the non-sexy pick, and move on to the second round, and hope there's something available and a little bit more appealing at that point. You guys tell me what you think the number 1 pick should be for the Raiders. Put it in the chat. Let me know. And let me know if you think we should trade up. Do you think we should mortgage the farm? Like I said, we'll try if that's what you guys think. I'll try. I'll see if that can happen, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'm starting to see quarterback. Everybody's saying quarterback right already off the rip. Wow. Yeah. I like it though. Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. And I get it, right? Like I say, I get it. It makes sense to me. Um, yeah. And I agree, Milka Beezy. I am right with you on that. I don't want May. I don't know. Excuse me. Yeah, let me scratch that part. I do not want Penix. I mean May at all. I don't want May in the 4th round. So I know you can boo me. I'll boo myself because I'm sure everybody thinks I'm absolutely foolish and crazy for that type of a statement, but it's just facts. If you don't know, Turf has already voiced his opinion on this guy. I think he's the Trubisky of the draft. I mean, he's coming from the same, place. I mean, hey, sorry, history repeats itself, and tag, you're it. So, I don't. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. So we have a Facebook user that does say quarterback, but I wouldn't give up the farm. So I think obviously we know in order to try to get any of these picks that are top 3, you're going to absolutely have to give up the farm. I don't even know if there's a way to even try to offer for the number 1 pick. When I start this draft, and I will show you guys everything from top to bottom when I start it, on what we're thinking and, how it's working and so forth. But we got Matt Marinovich in the building. Bennett, he wants a quarterback as well. And then Dodgers everything. We need to get a franchise. We for the future. I'm going to assume that's a QB for the future. Tight end. I don't know what I gotta assume and guess. Tight end. I mean QB. That's gonna be my guess. So you'll have to let me know if I'm wrong or right about that. I actually see my guy in the building. My bad, man. I don't know if I caught you up there. Yeah, I don't think. There you go. Salute Nation. And of course, Mr. Charles Washington. Telesco, this is what you got hired to do. Make us a champion again. Let's go. I agree, my guy. This is absolutely what he's been hired to do. So, yeah. Yeah, we need to start getting ourselves prepared. So, like I said, guys, I am absolutely going to have the last and final say, right? Because we are 23 minutes in, and I think it's time. I think it is time to show the board and get going, get rocking. All right. We are the Las Vegas Raiders. All right. So like I say, I will pick, right? I see a lot of quarterbacks, man. I'm assuming that the only reason people want a quarterback is if we go up in trade. Obviously, I'm going to try to pause this thing, stop it. I don't know how it works as far as me being able to offer, right? If they may not even, allow you to offer a trade and just pick who they want. So we will do what we can to offer a trade, particularly if Daniels is there and we have the next pick, right? Outside of that, if we cannot get Daniels, the only way I'm trading anywhere in the first round is if we pick a tackle and at pick number 13, and then we trade up into the second round. I mean, the first round again. Later. First round. That's the only way I'll even entertain it, right? And that's because I'm sure we're going to have some people, that's looking to do something a little froggy and jump a little too soon. Hey, I'm just the cow is out there, right? I'm just gonna flat out say it. I don't, we're definitely not drafting Penix in the first round. Yep. You can boo me now. You can boo me now. Yeah. And you're right, Matt. There's nobody's picking him before 13. You're absolutely, but I would much rather have a right tackle or offensive lineman, just period in general. In general. So that's where we had it with this, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we at. All right. Let me see. I am going to give this thing a start. And let's see, pause. I have paused. Yep, I have paused it. Wow. So, as you guys can see, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked at all with what I see as far as who's considered the number one pick in this draft, Marvin Harrison Jr. I've been saying that from day one. If you absolutely 100% need a bona fide can't miss, he's the only guy here. Maybe Neighbors. I don't know. Just being honest, I don't know if, yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm going to unpause this thing. Resume draft. Wait, propose trade. So as you can see, this went the way I expected it to go. It went exactly the way I expect this draft to go. And for you guys that can see, because it started out like this, I'm actually excited because now it makes sense for us to really have as valid draft as we possibly can. Because if Jaden Daniels wasn't picked at 1 or 2, it wasn't going to make sense. It wasn't going to make sense at all. So luckily we don't have that problem. I am not going to try to make a trade. As you guys can see, Caleb Williams is first to Chicago, Jaden Daniels second to Washington, which is exactly what I think and thought was going to happen the whole time anyways. Marvin Harrison going to the Patriots. I mean, that's a no-brainer. And now, you know who's really pissed off, and rightfully so, it is the Arizona Cardinals. They're not happy right now, and rightfully so. They should not be happy. And that's because the guy they wanted more than anything, I can assure you, was Marvin Harrison. So we're going to allow this thing to resume. They got Neighbors, though, right? Shano's gone. Joe Alt's gone. Guys, all my guys are gone. So, as you can see, wow, Drake May 10 to the to the Jets. I don't know if anybody saw that. Wow. Let's look at this real quick. Neighbors, not, big. I don't think Harbaugh does this, but maybe, I don't see Harbaugh doing it. I see him getting Alt or Fasanu, right? But obviously, you see what happens. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. New York got Fasano. Alt went to the Titans. Dallas Turner, I've seen him drop in the draft for some strange reason. I cannot believe May was picked. And this is where it doesn't get realistic, right? Because Brian Thomas Jr. at 11 for the Vikings. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys, does that look? Yeah, I don't. That doesn't make sense to me. So, yeah. We got problems, ladies and gentlemen. So trade. We can give up 13 and 208. But in return, we are going to get 31, 63, 94, and a second rounder in 2025, which honestly, I'm not going to lie, I don't care about. Second rounder, I could care less. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the chat up. Y'all think about this. Let me see where everybody's at with these chats here. Let's go. I wouldn't give up the farm. I already discussed that one. All right. So, Matt Marinovich, Cooper BB right guard at number 44. Okay. Yep. QB. Damn, autocorrect. I knew it. I knew it, Dodgers. Tony Shepard, hoping for a dance partner, maybe Fuaga. If not, Penix would fit perfectly also. Hopefully in the 20s and get another second rounder. Freddie Chavez, Raider Nation for life. Salute, my God. Salute. All right. So I think I already said this, but too many teams are scared of Penix injury history. We can get him at 13. You're correct. We can clearly get him at 13 right now. And there's absolutely no way I'm doing that, right? Yeah. I mean, Fuaga's right there for us. I don't see myself picking Penix at this point right now. And I don't see myself making a trade either. As of right now, I'm leaning towards Fuaga. And it's going to take some convincing for me when it comes to that. And what do you know? Cowtown, Fuaga, right? Or DT Murphy too, and then get Rosengarten in the second at tackle. Okay. All right, Milkabeezy, Penix won't be available round 2 in your opinion. All right. We'll see. Space Beast. I know no one wants to hear it, but I got to start the clock. My bad, guys. Yeah, we got to start the clock, right? We got 10. Well, after I get through, I'm glad I did it this way. After I get through all of the chats, we'll start the clock here. Space Beast, this wide receiver class is deep. We can get one round 4. I agree. Space Beast, I wouldn't be mad at that long as it's X Leggett or we get Javon Baker. Yep. Milkabeezy, I really like Ozune from Washington. That kid's going to be special. Yep, and I think he was taken already, right? I'm not sure. Okay. So, I'm not seeing anybody say much. Is Latham still available? Fuaga. I see Fuaga. We're going to go to offense, and we are going to go to offensive tackle. J.C. Latham is still available. Yes. And he is at 25. For 13, right? They're saying that would be considered a reach. But Latham is still available, Chris. Shout out to Chris. PRS in the building. So, yeah. I'll take Murphy after. Yeah, man, I'm more on the Fuaga tip. I see more Fuagas. Yeah. Penix or trade down. Penix at 13 or trade down. How about we trade up? Anybody want to trade up? All right. So now we get into solutioning. So I'm starting. Yeah, we got to start. Now we got to start. All right. Yeah, we solutioning. We are on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the clock. What are we doing? Yep, take Fuaga all day. Is trade back? Jackson Powers is there. Let's look. Jackson Powers. Who's Jackson Powers? Hold on. Jackson Powers. 27, but trading back. I don't know. That would be risky. That would be risky. As of right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are picking Fuaga. That's what I'm accustomed to. You know what I'm saying, Space Beast? I'm right along with you, bro. That's just too many. Yeah, taking too much. Yep. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing anybody getting me to convince me. I've seen quite a few Fuagas, so I don't think the masses will be upset with this pick. Yeah. Wow. So Cowtown, he's saying, he disagrees. He has all kind of potential at guard, at rundown. Yep. And that is to rundown. Salute to my family in the chat. And we don't need JPJ. He's a center, no guard. Excuse me, no guard potential. So, yeah, I'm going to have to pull rank on, like I said, on this one. Right? Oh, can't read the phone. Yeah, it's just our clock. We on the clock, baby. We got 2 minutes. We 2 minutes in. And I'm already convinced. I'm going to give it till 3 minutes, but I think y'all already know exactly what's about to happen. Yeah. Just so we all know we on that time. Trade back. How many people want to trade back? I've seen quite a few Fuagas. Let me see who wants to trade back. And if we're going to trade back, let's look at the trade offer. We're trading back to 31, 63, and 94. 31, 63, and 94. Let's look at what's expected at 31. Wide receivers. Edge guy. Graham Barton. Offensive guard. Right? And mind you, this is our first pick, guys. We need a tackle. Rosengarten, the offensive tackle from Washington, maybe that's something we can snag. But again, if we do that, you know what I mean, at 31, that's a reach, right? That's a reach. Yeah. That's a reach. Yep. I only see two trade backs. I only see Space Beast, right? Space Beast and Protect the Shield. PTS, my guy Chris. We are at 3 minutes and 58 seconds, guys. I'm not seeing enough trade backs. Either O-line or cornerback, so you already know that means Fuaga. Shout out to Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke in the building. Yep. All right, guys. I'm set. I'm set. Turf is picking Fuaga. Fuaga has been picked. Fuaga has been picked. We are off the clock. Fuaga has been picked, ladies and gentlemen. And we did not try to trade back up. That's on turf. We didn't trade back up. But I have paused it. I have paused it. I have paused it, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the second round at pick 39. Let's look and see who's gone after us, right? This is getting uptight. Yeah, let's see. So we got our tackle. What do we want next? Do we want our quarterback? He's available. He's out there. Look, Quentin Mitchell. He's gone. Jared Verse, we really don't need, right? Wow. As we probably expected. JJ McCarthy, right? He goes to the Vikings. JC Latham goes to Alabama. Goes to the Cowgirls. That makes a lot of sense. Fatanu goes to Green Bay. Makes sense. Wow. Did Ladu go to the freaking Detroit Lions? Yo, that's big. That's big. Yeah, that's big. That's big. Offensive tackle. Jackson Powers is gone now to the Buffalo Bills. You got Nate Wiggins, cornerback, snatched from the Bucks. Another offensive guard. I was actually looking at Graham Barton too from Duke. He was an interesting character. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, our worst nightmares. Our worst nightmares. Xavier Worthy goes to Kansas City. Yeah, that is garbage. That's garbage. That's garbage. So, Bo Nix to the Patriots. That's pretty stupid. Yep. That makes sense to me. So what do we want to do, ladies and gentlemen? A bunch of cornerbacks have been plucked. We are paused at 39. Our next pick is 44. So, Panthers aren't picking the quarterback. Clearly, Washington isn't picking the quarterback. Clearly, Green Bay isn't. Clearly, none of these teams are before us. So, with that being said, it's pretty much a guarantee we can take Penix in the second round if we want to go quarterback. If we want to go cornerback. Missouri's Rackstraw? Lassiter from Georgia. TJ Tampa, Kyrie Jackson. What do we want to do here? Yep. What do we want to do here? I'm interested in what people think. I absolutely believe we will be capable of getting someone like a Jordan Travis late. I think he is absolutely going to be there in the later rounds. So what do y'all think? Yep, let it run and Penix will still be there. You are correct. Yep, I agree. Resume the draft. We'll see what we have. That I agree with. Okay. Not only is Penix there, we have a trade offer. But I'm just curious to see. Oh, no. Yes, Penix is still there. Wow. What a drop off. But for the value, that's who we should be picking. Wow. Rosengarten is there too. Wow. Oh, I'm tempted to pick him. Oh. See, now this is where we can look at that flip side of things like we were looking at on the defensive line and shoring it up. We actually have a shot to shore up our offensive line right here with this pick. I really like this pick. Rosengarten at 44. I like that pick a lot. I'm stuck. Let me get here. Let me see. I'm going to fly through these, right? So Penix isn't an automatic first rounder, I see. Yep, run down this mock sim is wonky. Don't let your Penix get bent over it. I like that. And no way you be taking this man in the top 15. Can't get behind it. Good safeties. Any good safeties? Okay. Bro, I do think we need a safety, but I don't think we want a safety right now. Yeah, I don't think we would pick a safety with this pick. Not at 44. That would be a terrible pick. I mean, that would be reaching big time, and that would be taking Kalen Bullock. That would be a big time reach. I'm stuck right now on Rosengarten. That's what I'm stuck with. Yeah. Saying that's why you trade down. So you want to trade down now? You want to trade down? You want to trade with this particular trade that we have here? I mean, 44 to 51, 51 and 84, right? For 148. I mean, this is actually something to look at, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, where are we at 51? I mean, you got this kid, TJ Tampa, underrated cornerback with excellent size and ball skills. You know, let's look at what he clean up his back pedal, tend to squat or even lean back in his pedal. This is out. We're digging into the weeds. We got to put ourselves on the clock. Hold on. We got to put ourselves on the clock here. Who's that wide receiver or OG? So, who's that wide receiver? I heard that one first. You got Florida State, Washington, Jalen McMillan, Michigan, Roman Wilson, Jalen Polk, Xavier Legette from South Carolina. That kid can ball. Jermaine Burton. There's some guys, but again, you're kind of reaching. You're reaching, guys. You're reaching. You're big time reaching at this point for those guys, right? Totally reaching. Take that trade back with Pittsburgh. Send Penix to Pittsburgh. Yeah, he's not going there. He's not doing that. Draft ball like this, Beezy, you get your future tackle or guard with the quarterback. I'm all for building the lines up. Yeah, see? And that's what I'm talking about. It's going to be hard for me to move off of this Rosen. It's just going to be hard, guys. I don't know. Call me crazy. Yeah. Here's the thing. You don't plan a year of draft strategy to hope a guy falls to you and he gets picked before you. Then your plan is failed and you scramble. I can agree with that. Kyle Towns said you already took a tackle too. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Look at wide receivers. Yeah, look at wide receivers. Hey, look, I'm putting us on the clock, man. Putting us on the clock. Clear. Clock has started because we starting to get into the weeds of things, man. We getting into the weeds of things. Kyle Town is saying, take Christian Haynes or a wide receiver. If it was me, I'd take Fisk. Wow. Fisk at this point? I don't know. Let me look at this. Fisk would be a reach right now, I think. Fisk would be a reach. Yeah, 118, he would be a big time reach, buddy. At 118, he would be a big reach. That would be tough. Yeah. This is the longest off season ever. Yeah. Yeah, if you trade down, yeah, I agree. I agree. If we trade down, Penix is gone. 100%. Yeah. And he says, see, Leggett is at 38, not 88. Yeah, I know Leggett was dope. FYI, Sportskeeda is just a hyperlink of Pro Football Network, but they didn't update the rankings. That makes sense to me. That makes a lot of sense to me. So, if you guys can, figure that out, you know what I mean? My projections aren't going to be the same as the websites. We on Cowtowns. You got to remember, my projections aren't going to be the same as the websites. I think Byron Murphy, the second, and Johnny Newton are already gone. Fisk isn't going to last past this round. I would agree with that. 100%. And I do think we can get a corner in the third. Absolutely. Shout out to my guy, Rafa. Joe in the building, El Capitan. What's up, boss? All right, so what are we doing? I do admit it would be kind of crazy not to get Penix right now. That would be kind of crazy. But if I'm not going Penix, man, I'm going Rosengarten. I'm hooking up our offensive line. We are in this 2 minutes. I need some help, people, because what's wrong with doing the right thing, Penix? The right thing, I think, is building that offensive line. Yeah, I think building that offensive line is the right thing. Eric Raiders, hater, Hunter, my bad. Appreciate you, man. Joining the show. Yeah. I am a little torn right now. I'm a little torn. I'm ready to go with it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. We on the clock. I don't know. I'm absolutely gonna go with. I'm okay with take the trade back. I'm okay with taking the trade back. Let's look. I'm okay with taking the trade back. The reason I'm okay with taking the trade back, that puts it from 44 to 51, right? 44 to 51. None of these teams are picking the quarterback. None of these teams are picking the quarterback. The Eagles, none of these teams are picking the quarterback. So, you know what? Yeah, I agree. I'm taking the trade, guys. Saints aren't taking that. Nah, I'm taking the trade. That's my problem. If I do not take this trade, we absolutely at 100% are losing Rosengarten. So are you saying, Eric? Okay, you're saying you can get an offensive lineman later. Okay, all right, I can roll with that. But based on who, nobody's trading up for a quarterback. Not at this point. There's just too many of them available. There's still too many quarterbacks available. Let's look. There's way too many quarterbacks still available right now. All these quarterbacks, man. All of these guys are going to be considered formidable guys, right? All the way through to Hartman. Watch. It wouldn't shock me if Hartman got drafted. Wouldn't shock me if all these guys get drafted by the end of the draft. So, yeah. Yep. That's going to happen. Same position. No, I agree, but I think you need that depth. Maybe one of them can play the opposite side, right? Are we sure Mumford is the guy, right? So we are absolutely making this trade, guys. I am accepting this trade. We are getting the 51st and the 84th pick. We are getting the 51st and the 84th pick. Yep. Yep. Turf is taking the trade, ladies and gentlemen. Yo. So wow. Wow. So I guess you play with fire, you get burned, ladies and gentlemen. And it's so funny because we know this wouldn't happen. We know this wouldn't happen, and it's a bunch of BS. But this is what we're stuck with having to play, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Yep. So Penix is gone, man. Penix has been taken. Oh, you guys can't see, my bad. Penix has been taken by the Steelers. Yeah. We all know that don't make sense. We all know it makes no sense at all. But it is what it is. So I'm not worried about it. I mean, Jordan Travis is still 367. I mean, we'll get Jordan Travis in the 7th round in this draft. And I get it. This isn't updated. It's not There's nothing I can do about it at this point, right? You know, it's freeware, guys. It's freeware. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, so with that being said, we are up, ladies and gentlemen. We are up. And I mean, what do we do here? McKinley Jackson, Adisa Isaac. You got Johnny Wilson. I know people were saying they wanted a wide receiver. I could see wide receiver. I absolutely could see wide receiver. He said you're fired. He says you are fired. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm okay with going with a D lineman. Yeah, I'm okay with going with D lineman. Let's see what we got. They have Fisk so far down. This is just so not realistic. It's just not realistic. That's the problem we got now moving forward. This is just not realistic. Yeah. It's not realistic. But with that being said, right? I mean, we need a corner. This might be good out of value at that corner. Nope. We got edge, defensive tackle, and wide receiver. I am inclined to take. Wow. Yeah. I am a little stumped here. Yeah, no, I agree. And I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. I think he would have been taken by now. Yep. Yes. I believe you're right. He is. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why he's still here. Yep. Doesn't make sense. I would take Leggett. I would take him. Yeah, he's ranked. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That 51 is just, it's absolutely value. I like it. Where we at, ladies and gentlemen? Because that's where I'm at. Oh, we on the clock. We on the clock. Oh, that watch. We are on the clock. As of right now, I'm looking at Leggett. Linebackers. Let's look and see what we got at linebacker. Edrin Cooper. I like this kid, Trevin Wallace from Kentucky. I really like that kid, Trevin Wallace. Still kind of a reach, though, I think. It depends, though. You guys are going to be able to see the real numbers, as this is not updated, as you can see. Yep. Yep. As of right now, I'm with Leggett too. Leggett is the first one for me right now. We already an hour in. We only got our second pick. I'm taking a look at. Ladies and gentlemen. We have taken a look at. It is going. I paused it. And the reason I paused it is because I just want to make sure. Right? We are at 77. Zenter. I was thinking about him. Zach Zenter, I was absolutely thinking about him. I paused it. Do we want to look at trading? What do we want to do? I paused it real quick at 59. I don't think there's a reason to trade up. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to trade up. Although we do need a cornerback. Will we be able to get a cornerback? I think next should be a cornerback. Wow. I will go with Kyrie or Bullard. Absolutely, I'll pick one out of those two. What's everybody's thoughts? What is everybody's thoughts? I agree, cornerback right now, and that's why I'm looking at these two. I paused it. I don't think there's a reason to trade up for him. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's resume the draft. Let's hope he's still there. Bullard just got snatched up. Uh-oh. Kyrie just got snatched up by the Giants. Dang. Yeah, so now we got Chris Abrams Drain, Auburn kid. We got a trade offer. We got a trade offer from 77 to 88. 77 to 88. We can pick or we can trade. We can pick or take the trade. We can pick or take the trade. The trade offer is from 77 to 88. And then also from 229 down to 126. That's pretty significant. I'm willing to take this trade. I think I'm willing to take this trade. I'm willing to take this trade. I'm willing to take this trade. I'm ready to take the trade, guys. What y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? Talk to me. We're on the clock. 5 minutes. We're on the clock. 5 minutes. Yes, we've drafted We drafted 13 and we got Fuaga. And then we traded down and got Leggett at 51. We had at 44, we traded down. And this is the aftermath. Penix got snagged right at 40. Where did Penix get snagged? At 44 by the Steelers. And that was the deceiving part, War. No one, we knew for sure that none of these teams needed a quarterback when we drafted at 51 from 44. And as you can see, they picked Michael Penix, and that just wouldn't make any sense. So nothing we can do about that. Yeah. Another tackle. A lot of talk is Kron Armagaji. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Yep. Cornerbacks is exactly what we were talking about. Yep. This is what we were talking about. I like that kid, Josh Newton. He wasn't bad. He wasn't bad. He's a little small, though. But he wasn't bad. He had a good year. He had a really good year. Yeah, I was thinking running back, too, possibly here. Honestly. There's a ton of running back. What? Are you serious? Blake Corum at 75? That's not even a question. I'm taking him. This draft is stupid. Is it our pick? Yeah, we're at 7. Yeah, I'm taking Blake Corum, guys. It doesn't make sense that he's available. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm absolutely taking Blake. Who's going to stop me from taking Blake? Who's going to stop me from taking Blake? I'm just saying. There is a trade offer, but there's no way we're getting Blake Corum at. I mean, for the value, Blake Corum, I know, but see, this is where we're being unrealistic because, well, Turf is being unrealistic because, yeah, he's definitely not making this far war. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Again, we're gonna have to take the trade. I agree. It just makes more sense. Trade has been taken. The trade has been taken. Bucky Irving. No, we're definitely not taking this trade. I'm not even asking about it. Blake Corum is still there at 75. I mean at 84. There's no way we don't take him. Do another draft. All right. You know what? I'm taking Blake Corum. I have to, guys. Yep. The pick is in. The pick is in. We're gonna let it run. We're gonna let it run. No more picks. Oh wow. So we're at 88. Cornerback. Let's see. Wow. Look at the amount of picks we still have. Oh my God. From all the trading back, we still have 5 picks. We still have 5 picks. Wow. We have 5 picks. We got 88, 112, 126, 208, 223. Yep, I agree. We do need a linebacker. I was hoping the kid from Kentucky would be around, but he's not, I'm sure. Where's Leo at? What about this kid, Luafu? Lufau, Notre Dame. Oh man, I keep forgetting to stop the clock and start the clock. Goes to show you how often I do this. Yeah, we definitely need cornerback too. Cornerback, linebacker. We need cornerback. No, I agree. We're gonna have to go with this kid, Chris Abrams Drain. Talented, 5'11", 180. Good route recognition. Tracks the pass in the air. Does an outstanding job. Yeah, I can work with this kid. I was thinking Newton too. I like Newton. Trying to think. Yeah, my other sleepers are gone. They're all gone. So what we gonna do? It's a middle linebacker, exactly. We need a cornerback. Cowtown, we need a cornerback, man. We need a cornerback. Big time. 6'1", 174. Wow. Yeah, he's a big dude. Yeah, he's a big dude. He's a tough physical corner with solid speed. Yeah, but limited. Yeah. I'm not mad with that. I can take one of these too. I don't know about this linebacker, man. Yeah, I do know. Yeah, I do know he is who he is. Yeah, he's coming out of Texas A&M too. That's pretty solid. I see what you're saying, Kyle Tom. He's right there at the cost. Yeah, James is just a tad of a reach, and we can probably still get him at 112. So that's what I'm leaning towards right now. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Yep. Pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. The pick is in. As you can see, we got Adrian Cooper. Yep. Still going. Still going. And it is our turn. Oh, wow. So as I expected, we missed our cornerback. I don't even know who that is. Newton is not here. Are you referring to the defensive line guy? No way. He's an edge guy. No. If that's the same Newton we're referring to. I was wondering if. See, this is how you know this doesn't make sense. Fisk is still there. That's just foolish. It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm taking Fisk at this point. Yeah, we got a running back. We got Corum, right? We got Blake Corum. I mean, Fisk is still available. It doesn't make sense. I don't know how I don't take Fisk. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I don't even know why. Yeah, it pick is in. The pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. You officially have Braden Fisk in the building. Oh, wow. Minnesota wants to trade. Yep. They want to trade. They are clearly after someone. They're only 3 picks behind us, and they're willing to give us another pick. Let's see. What are they after? What are they after? What are they after? Wingo? I'm almost willing to give it to him just because. I'm almost willing to give it to him just because I want to see who they're going to pick. What do you think? Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, if we were to get this in the draft, it would be absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But I don't know. Who do we get here, guys? We still need a corner. We have no corner. We have to pick a corner. We have to. At this point, we have to. Where's Chris when I need him? I said we go with this. I don't know who this kid from Toronto is, so I can't. We got to go with Samer still. Or Jalen Simpson. I'm okay with. He's 5'9". I can't do it. I can't do it. His height is to be determined. I can't pick a 5'9" corner. Can we go with a 5'9" corner? Penn State, Johnny Dixon. This is not a reach. Johnny Dixon is not a reach. Johnny Dixon is not a reach. In fact, this is completely wrong. Yeah. Right. Nah, we'll wait for Jordan Travis. Nah, Dwight McLaughlin isn't there. He's not there. Oh, yeah, he is, but we'll get him later. Well, now that you say that, we can get him later. And with this trade, now this trade makes sense to me because we can get everybody we want. We trade. We're trading. We're accepting that trade. Yep. We accepted that trade, guys. Yep. And as I expected, we didn't lose anything. I like McLaughlin, but I got to tell you, I like McLaughlin. Well, what I'm saying is we are going to get Jordan Travis late. We're going to get Travis late. Right. But I am actually going to take. Where are we at here? Did I lose? Did he take my guy? He didn't. No. Where'd my guy go? Here, corners. Dixon. Yeah. I'm taking Dixon. We don't have a corner, guys. We don't have a corner. Yeah, I'm taking Johnny Dixon. Right. The Cameron Richardson. Yeah, he's not a corner. We need a corner right now. I'm taking the corner. I'm taking the corner, ladies and gentlemen. The pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. The pick is in. Yep. We got Mr. Dixon. And at 208. Where are we at? Is it on us now? Nope. It's still going. Y'all know where I'm going with this pick. Oh, you already know where I'm going with this pick. We got 3 picks left. We got 3 picks left. Oh, my bad. Still going. Still going. Plucking them off one by one. We're coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 208. We got 2 more picks after this. We got 2 more picks after this. Our guy is going to be there. He's going to be there for the last pick. So I'm not worried about that. We still looking at corners. We need another corner. We need another corner, ladies and gentlemen. Miles Harden, South Dakota. Is he a small guy? No, I don't think he's a small guy, but I don't have it. Arkansas. Where do we go here? Defensive ends? Do we really need an edge guy? Do we need an edge guy? Xavier Thomas. Hey, he's kind of small. Yeah, I don't know if we need an edge guy. Do we need an edge guy? I don't think we need an edge guy. I don't think we need an edge guy. What are we thinking? I'm thinking corner. I'm thinking corner. I don't know any. I'm thinking corner. Yeah. I don't know what else to do. Tight end? I don't think we need a tight end. Yeah, I don't think we need a tight end. Muhammad Kamara. Where'd you see him at? Where'd you see Kamara at? Colorado State. 249. I think we need a corner. Pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome your new teammate, Dwight McLaughlin. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yep. So, where we at? All right, we at 223. We are in the 7th and final round. We got 2 more picks. Everybody should know exactly who I'm going with on the last one. Where we at? At this point, guys, you can convince me to do anything. We all know who the last pick is. We all know who the last pick is. So this is it right here. Let's see. We got 2 cornerbacks. We can go D tackle. We can go O tackle. I mean, we got a center staring us right in the face. We got Marcus Harris staring us right in our face. Jaden Crumbley. Quarterback. I don't think we've taken a quarterback. Oh, this is our last pick? No. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we didn't take our quarterback yet. We got 2 picks left. We got 2 picks left. You don't know who my last pick is? Yeah. Yeah. Not completely against the tight end, but I'm okay with doubling up on something we already have. What are we thinking here, guys? Tight end? Tight end Minnesota, huh? I'm almost ready to just take that anyways, because that's where my baby girl is going to school. Shout out to my daughter, Tam. University of Minnesota. She's a Gopher girlie. The Gopher girlie's in the building. Yeah, I was looking at Dylan Love too. He's popped up in a lot. He's popped up in a lot of spots, man. And we got too many running backs. That would just, yeah. I would much rather have too many cornerbacks than too many running backs. Elijah Jones, Boston College. That rings a bell. Where are we going, guys? This is the last pick. This is it. So we going running back? Y'all want to go running back? Y'all want to go running back? I don't know. My guy, Raider Jason in the building. Yes, sir. What do you think? Defensive end? I don't mind defensive end. Kamara's still there, man. But you got Xavier Thomas too. I think I would take Thomas over Kamara, man. Just my thoughts. You would take him over Thomas? Yeah, I would rather have too many wide receivers as well. All right, this is our last pick, guys. This is our last pick. This is our last pick. So we got defensive end Kamara, or we got running back Loud. Which one y'all want? Running back or defense? Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, I got since we got Corm already. I agree. All right, guys. Yeah, I agree. He's got me, man. I mean, nobody's blown it out, man. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you, man. Absolutely. Yep, she's a Gopher girly, man. Can't wait. She actually goes in June. Shoot, been thinking about moving to Minnesota. That's cool. If anybody know me, it's way too cold. Way too cold. Tight end or another weapon. Everybody is saying tight end. We on the clock. We should have been on the clock for a minute. You know what? Hey, y'all said it, man. Y'all said it. You know what I mean? Tight end. So yes, sir. The pick is in. Everybody, welcome your teammate, Brevin Spanford. Welcome your teammate. Don't worry. We got one more pick left. Is it our turn yet? It is our turn, ladies and gentlemen. And if anybody knows me, You should already know exactly who this is. You already know who that pick is. That pick is Mr. Jordan Travis. Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially created our first Ultimate Raider Fan 32 draft. I'm okay with this. Oops, my bad. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I like it. Yeah. This is solid. I would say this is absolutely solid. Spot on. Yep. I'm happy with these choices. I mean, we really, there's just no way you get a D lineman like Braden Fisk at 112. That's just crazy talk. Adrian Cooper at 88. Blake Corum at 84. That's not going to happen. Even McLaughlin, I don't think we're going to see him at 208. I just don't. I don't think that makes sense. Or Johnny Dixon at 129. Yeah. Jordan Travis absolutely could be there in the 7th, believe it or not. That's not a surprise to me at all in any way, shape, or form. I could totally see that being the case. 100%. No questions asked. Yeah, easy. But yeah, this is not bad. Would I be upset with this? No. Am I shocked that we got a wide receiver at 51? No. Are people upset that I didn't pick our guy Penix at 44 and traded down to 51 and watched the Steelers pick him? Sure. But hey, we know that wouldn't have happened in real life. And in fact, we absolutely would have making that trade. That trade wouldn't have happened, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the official rundown. I mean, Turkey. You can tell it's time for Turk to go to sleep. That is the official Ultimate Raider Fan 32 mock draft for the season. Yes, I agree, Raider Jason. How we did it, I have no idea. That was Travis in the cut, right? And that was the little, sneaky, not getting Penix. I knew we'd get him, in the end. And when I saw the chance to get that extra pick, that was the exact purpose for it. We went from 26 to 29, 126 to 129 with the Vikings. No sweat off our backs. So yeah, that made a lot of sense to me. So yeah, that was an awesome draft. First one. I don't know if y'all know this, man, but out with the old and with the new. Turf got some new hardware. That is a signed Michael Mayer jersey. Our rookie tight end, who is absolutely large. Yeah. And last but not least, if you've ever noticed under Mr. Marcus Allen over there was always just a helmet. Well, now there are 2 helmets. Shout out to the addition of Devontae Adams, number 17, signing that helmet. I got a buddy that does these wild auctions, and yeah, I love it. I got hooked up, and I'm very ecstatic. So hopefully more to come. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this was exciting. This was fun. And more than likely I will probably do this for every show. Maybe speed it up, right? We'll do this every Tuesday moving forward. Speed it up a little bit. I like to go at least an hour and a half at a minimum, anyways. So totally works for me. I could go even a little bit longer. Y'all know turf. I need to watch hours, anyways. But yeah, I absolutely cannot wait for the draft, ladies and gentlemen. This draft it's gonna be special. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Tony, Aiden 4 starts with. I think he's going to beat out our guy Minshew, who is no slouch. So we'll see. But yeah, this was live, man. This was fun. I'm sure we'll do another mock on Turf and Rundown Thursday. Don't miss 8:30 Central Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. You know the rundown. No pun intended, or actually pun intended on this one. Tomorrow, Rundown's got a show, I believe, at 5. I'm not sure. Y'all know. Go to this channel. Subscribe. Make sure you get your alerts. We got Wind Down Wednesday or with Spicy and PTS as well. I believe tomorrow, again, I'm not good with the times. Y'all got to go check these times. Thursday, Turf and Rundown, I already stated. Friday, y'all know Fan Talk Friday. We always representing. I've been doing Turf exclusive every day, releasing a player. I've gotten through 4 of them by now. Go check them out. Some good videos. I'm digging deep, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going back to high school, college, and really giving you some insight onto why I'm thinking the way I'm thinking. I'm actually shocked I didn't go more heavy on cornerbacks this draft because I absolutely believe we are going to need, at minimum, a top cornerback. And if we go this route that we just went, we 100% will absolutely need to pick multiple cornerbacks later in the draft if we don't get one early in the top 3. Just being honest and upfront, since we haven't done anything in off season and free agency. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Turf is out. Till the next time. Peace.
I don't see how we can't be happy about that.
Decomposing, you been bugging.
It should.
So I immediately, set myself up, to expect the release. VIP section, you guys know how to do. So, absolutely.